If you've been feeling pressure in your head, weird sleep, emotional surges, if you're wired, but you're tired, you are not crazy. You're just sensitive. I'm Sarah Starr here with your space weather update for February the 13th. We have so much energy that is coming into the planet right now. Aries energy in 0 degrees. We have Saturn slipping into Aries energy. Neptune is now in Aries energy, and they're both about to meet up, plus a ring of fire solar eclipse. So yeah, you're gonna be feeling this. This is a real Schumann spike. It's not due to any precipitation, any humidity, any type of weather phenomenon. This is the real deal, and you're gonna be feeling this in your heart chakra. It's gonna come out through your throat. Aries wants motion, but it also wants you to stand in your emotional maturity. The consciousness of human evolution is finally shifting. They're seeing the darkness in the world, and that fog from Neptune is being lifted, and we're being met with boundaries and discipline and forward functioning movement, but you have to purge things out in order to get that. Our sun has been very quiet since 4366 headed off of the western limb, but it keeps popping off with very low M-class flares. So there's still energy that is significant, and we still get photonic light despite no ejecta being headed our way. The photonic waves matter because it helps with the integration of the other energies that are incorporating into our systems here on planet Earth. Despite all of the X-class flares, region 4366 did not give us much of a show at all, but that photonic light was the key for the ignition of this Aries energy. And in 14 days, when it comes back on the eastern limb of the sun, we'll see if it has developed or decayed. But in this current moment, we do have a coronal hole. It is Earth facing. This is a reoccurrent coronal hole, and this is going to produce higher solar wind streams here on February the 15th. So you're going to feel this pressure build up because right now we're having Saturn entering into Aries. We're also having that ring of fire solar eclipse on the 17th. But in between that, we have this small geomagnetic storm that is going to sweep in and create a little bit more pressure added into the forward momentum of Aries. Here's our 3-day geomagnetic forecast. As you can see, February the 13th and the 14th are both going to be very low, going into KP 3 and 4 levels. But on the 15th, this is going to be the bigger window for our initiation to be set. So we're going to see G1 minor geomagnetic storms from that reoccurrent coronal hole. Plus, we have a passing small CME influence that is going to enhance this. So if you are in a higher latitude positions come on the 15th, you will be able to see the aurora. But here's the real translation, because this energy is going to feel like a pressure shift because your system is recalibrating because it's new energy coming in. So if you're feeling this, you are not alone. If you feel head pressure, sinus pressure, if you're feeling the buzzing within your nervous system, if you're having purging issues with emotions, or you have vivid dreams, muscle tension, your jaws clenching, restlessness, this is all attributed to higher energetic currents that are coming in. Even though they're invisible, your body still picks up on it. Your nervous system still picks up on it. How you navigate this is you want to hydrate. You want to add magnesium, Celtic sea salt. You want to ground with your bare feet on the earth. You want to ground out that excess energy that's coming in. Slow your breathing down. We need safety for your nervous system to start regulating itself. Don't make any life-altering decisions. Now is not the time because your body is going to be fight and flight mode. But let's talk about the astrology, because today, Friday the 13th, we have a Capricorn moon. This is our vibe of grounded seriousness, but that's not all. This is get it together really energy. And Saturn is going to be entering into Aries today. So there is going to be a huge shift, and this is going to execute all of the plans in place for 2026. The universe is basically saying that we need to stop waiting. We need to build the foundation. If you are a part of the first wave, number one, comment it in the comments, but you need to build this foundation for everybody else because the tower is crumbling right now. You chose the mission. Now it's time to execute it. So today is going to be that Capricorn steadiness with the moon. It's going to be practical, it will be disciplined, and it's going to be body-based grounding because you need to do that in order for what comes next. Can we normalize Friday the 13th because it's not bad? This is an angel number, and 13 means actual rebirth, transformation. Doesn't it make sense with everything that's happening? So these are upgraded timelines that we're going to be stepping into, and it's going to be protection while we shed what is new. This is a sign that you are being called to anchor in higher light into real life right now, not just talk about it. We're going to roll right into February the 17th, and this is going to be the Ring of Fire annular solar eclipse, and this is going to be a Aquarius new moon. Expect those plot twists, expect the truth to actually be revealed, and then sudden course corrections or people coming out and confessing. We're gonna see what happens there. But eclipse energy does not ask permission. It's about beginning and endings, and we're in the beginning. These are chess pieces that we're playing with. Speaking of 13, I'm literally in chapter 13, The Light Within the Mind by Claudio Morgan. My chapter is all about anchoring the light, the starseed's mission into the shift. And this book is gonna be dropping February the 20th, and tomorrow is little man's birthday, so 13 is really blessed for me. 13, not a bad number. And here's something that I want to tell you that I picked up on, that on the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, you're going to be called to go to certain ley lines and ground your frequency, because we're creating this stable foundation. And I just so happen will be right by Serpent Mound in Ohio, so I'm going to be holding down that Orion ley line, and it's going to be grounding this first wave. We lay the foundation before the tower falls, because that old structure is already cracking. If this resonated, save, follow, comment 13 if you're feeling the upgrades, because they're here for you if you want them. I'm Sarah Starr, your Galactic Federation ambassador, here with your space weather update for February the 13th and the 14th and the 15th. I will be gone for the rest of the weekend for little man's birthday, but no, I will be with you grounding the same exact frequency. Stay away from the doom scrolling, because they're going to count on you to push that agenda. Instead, repost this video, and if you want to know how all of this is going to hit in your chart, head over to my website, sarahstarofficial.com. I do natal chart readings, starseed origin readings, I tap into the Akashic records, all for you to remember who you truly are.